State lawmakers pushing to keep politicals out of your child's school.
New legislation passing the Senate today would make school board elections nonpartisan. The bill centered around Georgia's largest school district, Gwinnett County. Lawmakers arguing partisan boards distract from education. CBS 46's Haley Mason live at the state capitol with the story for us. Haley.
Rick, it's interesting that a conversation about partisanship actually turned into a pretty divisive conversation between the delegates and the Gwinnett County delegation. Well, either way, we know that it passed the Senate, and now the whole issue will head to the House on whether the Gwinnett County School Board should be partisan or not.
We need to remove party from the equation.
State Senator Clint Dixon has passed a bill through the Senate that he says has been a top concern for him since taking office.
Partisanship should have no place on our school board and in our schools.
Senate Bill 369 removes political party affiliations from the Gwinnett County School Board elections, making them nonpartisan elections.
It started with the unwarranted firing of our longtime school superintendent, Alvin Wilbanks.
Dixon says Gwinnett schools have dropped in some polls, and he wants to see educators focusing on closing the education gap that's grown through the pandemic.
We've got major issues, like I said, with the firing of Alvin Wilbanks, and then also with the curriculum that some of the board members are trying to implement in our school system. We've got to put an end to it.
But the Gwinnett delegation, made up of 6 Democrats and 1 Republican lawmaker, met in frustration, saying Dixon did not consult with them on the issue.
Did you go through or discuss this with the Gwinnett delegation at all?
Yes, I have.
Of the 5-member board, how many of them are in agreement with this bill?
I would say at least 2 are.
On record?
I am not convinced that necessarily changing the school board from partisan to nonpartisan is going to result in any leadership changes that will impact the classroom.
The Democratic delegates proposed amendments to allow Gwinnett voters to decide for themselves by voting on a referendum. The delegates also tried to make the change a statewide rule, not just for Gwinnett. Dixon opposed both amendments, and they both failed on the Senate floor, his bill passing as written.
And I assure you that if the author of the bill had brought the bill to the full delegation, to all 7 of us, we would have been happy to discuss it with him. We may have even been happy to vote in favor of it advancing.
Democrats said that they don't fundamentally disagree that school boards should be nonpartisan, but they thought that it should be left up to the Gwinnett County voters to decide for themselves. But Dixon said he didn't believe that was the case, that it was too important an issue to put to a referendum, so it moves forward to the House with lawmakers deciding for Gwinnett County. Reporting live at the state capitol, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.